Hey guys, it is finally time for the Atlantic crossing episode, and it is Christmas.
The whole Atlantic crossing will take us about 20 days to complete, and it is roughly 2,800 nautical miles.
In this episode, we will take you with and show you what we planned, done provisioning, and how we plan for the crossing.
Stick around and we show you the ups and downs, the bad and good times, and the swells from hell. Let's get to it.
What kind of feeling? I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing
Långsamt ut!
that you're in love with me. I said I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing.
So the boys are now putting up a preventer, just so peace of mind, so we just, don't swing the rig.
And so it was. We left the snow-covered mountains of Gran Canaries behind us and set sail into the unknown, towards possibly the greatest adventures of our lives. So we plan to fish as much as possible during the Atlantic crossing, and it is now day one and we're putting in the bait. Hopefully we catch something in 20 days. That is the plan. All right, let's see if we catch something in 20 days. Hopefully we get a tuna or something, but yeah, I guess we'll see. It's 5 in the morning and we are currently in the middle of a thunderstorm. It's raining, it's windy, and lightning is just going off in all directions. What?
Good morning, folks. It is day number 2 of the Atlantic crossing. I just started my shift now 10 o'clock, just after 10 o'clock. It is a wonderful day, and apparently there was a lot of thunder last night, but I was sleeping, so I didn't notice anything really. So today we're doing a little bit of motoring, charging up the batteries, and we have the wind coming straight from the bow, so headwind. And yeah, what else is there to update you about? It is very warm finally, so wearing a full sleeve just to have some protection, and I got some 50 sunscreen in my face just to get protected, because I can't stand to have a burn now this early on to the trip. So we've been having Starlink up there for this trip, but at the moment we've only been using the coastal service. But for the Atlantic crossing, we changed that one to the one that costs 350 euros a month. So we just tried it out to see if this actually works, so we can get some water updates. And believe it or not, we have internet. So yeah, I was just emailing a bunch just now and paying an invoice, which feels crazy out on the ocean. But yeah. So that is all going accordingly, and we can now update the weather, which is pretty crucial. So we can let that go and just enjoy the ride.
So living on a sailboat, you pretty much don't move much at all. You sit around a lot of the times, and it's really important to stay fit and healthy for all the activities we do. So we put up a training schedule. We try to do 20 minutes of training each day, and I'm about to show you exactly what we do. Pull-ups, push-ups, roll-outs, toe to bar, varied push-ups, sit-ups, Locals. Chins. And whenever you're in a strange place, or if it's a storm when you're working out, always remember to clip in. My personal favorite, the plank. That's a big one. We now have 2 fishing rods in, one here, one right over there. We have 20 days to catch at least 1 fish. Let's do it. It's gonna happen. There's gotta be some fish out here. I know it. I've seen it on TV. Day 1 on the ocean complete. 24 hours in. Feeling pretty good. Saw a whale. Saw a swordfish. Tried Starlink. It's working. We've been sailing about half the time. Engine half the time. Other than that, it's been a pretty chill day. It's going very well so far, which is kind of unnerving. And a super nice sunset. Ooh, we had a sick thunderstorm last night as well. That was pretty crazy. And we put all the fishing lines in. We're ready to catch some fish now. It's okay if you want to bite. We are about to take a swim in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
It's been 3 days. I feel dirty, man. Whee! Some shampoo, please. Thank you. Upside down boat. I don't know, it's not scary, but you feel like there's a lot of shit going on underneath where you're not really aware about.
Yeah. I think it's more than 4,000 meters here. Up and down.
How was that, Gustav?
Yeah, it was great.
It's great. Salty.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Cooking with Robin. Today we are gonna do pre-cooking of some pumpkin for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm gonna do pumpkin gnocchi. This is butternut pumpkin. Butternut. We're gonna have a cutting board. And today is day number 1. We're done over 24 hours on the Atlantic crossing on our way southwest. And today is a really sunny day. No wind, sadly, or wind in the wrong direction, so we're going by engine. Today I'm just gonna roast up the pumpkin, so tomorrow we can make some gnocchi. Pumpkin peeled. Just gonna dice it up in small pieces or dices. Funny tip: these seeds, you don't need it. Don't need it, but you can save it and use them for salads, or if you're making like pumpkin soup, just wash them off, dry them a little bit, and roast them, and then you can have them as a topping on the soup or a salad or whatever you're gonna make. I just grab them up with a spoon like this. Just gonna chop them up and toss them in some oil, and then throw them into the oven. I do it on the hottest it gets, and roast them until they are like soft. If you want to use them for making salad or in a stew or something, just roast them until they still have a little bit of crunch in them. Then it's a little bit nicer. A little bit of olive oil, salt, then it's ready to bake. So tomorrow this will be gnocchi. Yeah, it's fantastic. I hate this oven. It's like nothing happens or it burns. And now pumpkin ready. So just gonna put it in a box, let it rest for tomorrow, and tomorrow we make some gnocchi.
Howdy folks, Gusti here. So it's 7 p.m. on day 1 or day 2 on the Atlantic Passage. I've honestly already lost track of time. My shift has just started, and yeah, I want to show how to pass time, because today is calm seas. We only have the head sail up, and we're also motoring, so motor sailing. I'm not expecting any mess, so I brought a pen and paper in case a sudden spark of inspiration emerges. And then the book I'm reading at the moment is called Utopia Avenue, and it's absolutely beautiful. Have to pay attention in case some weird noise starts or anything like that. So normally I used to read like 2 pages, then check all the instruments, look at the sail, and then dive back into the book. 7:30 in the morning on my 4th shift. 4 out of like 40, so not extremely motivational, but at least we're all in the same boat. Early morning punts. The wind turned against us, so we had to take in the head sail, and we're only going by motor now. We decided to do it for another 24 hours, and hopefully then on the Friday, today being Thursday, we can catch some good winds going west. And then, according to plan, we can keep going with these winds almost for the entirety of the journey. Good morning, folks. Another day out at sea, day 3. I just woke up, made some coffee and breakfast. We have banana, apples, oranges, some different kinds of seeds, raisins, and I'm about to do my shift now at 10ish, and Gustav has been doing the one before me. Yesterday we saw a big ass swordfish. Robin spotted some whales, and we just got a visit from a pack of dolphins. Do you say a pack of dolphins?
I honestly don't know.
A group,
a murder of dolphins.
A family of dolphins who was surfing along the boat. So a very nice start of the morning. How was your shift, man?
It's been great. Very calm. As I mentioned before, we just put the head sail back, so it was only down for a couple of hours. I've done plenty of reading. No, it's been good. Yeah.
So far, so good. Sweet.
It is time to give Robin a haircut.
It's time to get rid of this hair. I'm tired of it. So Harry is gonna fix this to make me even more ridiculous, I think. We'll see what happens. The thing is, I go into Berlin for a food event, so I need to look pretty as well, because I'm gonna stand in a food monitor for 10 days working, so he's gonna fix this.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
For reference, we were talking about a character in World of Warcraft called Vurtne as a joke. This is exactly like that. Do you remember that time you asked Harold to cut your hair? Hey! Right, that's the... Yes!
Or maybe more... Oh! Hey! Det är jag som är Robin. You happy?
I think it's done. We call this the extended sideburn redneck lush.
Really good.
So I just finished my shift from 10 till 1, and next on the list is editing. And I'm actually going through the first episode here on the Atlantic. So I'm working on that, and let's see if I can see Harold. And Harold is down.
Hola muchacho.
There! Also working. What are you working on, dude?
I'm working on some reels for the social media. It's a proper office day today. And we have lots of space in here and electricity to go around, so this is just perfect. And no waves. That makes it better.
That makes it way better. So yeah, a day full of different activities to get the day go by.
Okay, welcome back to Cooking with Robin. Today is the day we're gonna make the pumpkin gnocchi that we started yesterday. Step number 1. Bake the pumpkin like we did yesterday. Take baked pumpkin, the sieve, the bowl, put them together. Pumpkin goes into the sieve, not that much. Maybe even less. And then take one of these. If you have a dough scraper, it's perfect for this. Chop up and then just press it through the sieve. So now the pumpkin is sprayed. I never told you guys what we are cooking except gnocchi. So today for dinner here on the somewhere between Tenerife and Cape Verde, day 3 I think, we are gonna make pumpkin gnocchi. We smoked pumpkin gnocchi, with some blue mussels, green peas, and dill slash chicken velouté. So I'm using a smoke gun from Sage. I got it a gift a couple of years ago. Some apple wood. Put this thingy inside of here. We're gonna make some sauce, kind of beurre blanc or velouté or whatever. Gonna use some onion, some garlic, and some dill seeds, and we will also use some fennel seeds for the mussels or for the pasta. So first up, just peel and chop. I would say half an onion we're gonna be enough. We're gonna smash some seeds, some dill seeds, a little bit of fennel seeds. We'll do.
It's probably not called smash, actually.
I don't think so, but anyway, we will do. That's what we are gonna do. We're gonna smash it because I want to keep. I don't want to drain out the onions. I want to keep them so we can mix them up with the mussels and the peas, so that becomes the sauce. And I want to have all of this inside. So we're just gonna make it into kind of powder. In here, I would love to have some white wine. We don't have any white wine, so we'll do apple cider vinegar, water, and then we're gonna add some milk and butter in that. So I rested the pumpkin for a while. Oh, a little bit of smoke, look at that. We start with adding some flour. And then we are gonna add some egg. We are gonna add some salt. I will start with using 2 eggs, and I will see. Maybe it will be 3. I use them whole eggs. It might be better to just use the egg yolks. And this also, I don't really know measurements, so I just go until I have a nice dough. Salt. I already added 1 pinch before we started filming, so two nice pinches. And I'll add some black pepper as well, quite a lot. So now the dough is on the bench instead, and I worked in the last flour. Starting to feel like good consistency. I'm just gonna fold in the last of this. Now the onions and garlic and seeds have boiled with the vinegar and the water. It's starting to be mushy. A little bit of chicken stock. Now the dough had rested for some time. I don't really know how long time. Maybe half an hour. We just chop it up to pieces. You can do them as thin or as thick as you want, and then I'm just gonna chop them up to small nice pieces like this. Then we're gonna make the sauce. We're gonna add some milk to this. And here we go. Gnocchi goes into the pot. Boil them until they start to float. All gnocchi is done. Then we're gonna put the pan on again. Maybe the green peas. One, two, three. Pre-cooked, pre-peeled, all of it. All of the pre-stuff you like to be in with mussels. It takes a lot of time. Mussel goes in. Come on.
How was it?
Yeah, it's nice. Smoked from pumpkin gnocchi, blue mussels, chicken and dill velouté, and some peas. Bon appetit.
It's now been about 50 hours, so 2 days in. And today, oh yeah, we fixed the wind generator a little bit. and we gave Robin a haircut, really good one. Oh, the fishing line got stuck, so we now only have one fishing rod. Did some workouts, did some office work. What else? Ooh, we did a swim. That was probably the highlight of the day. We went swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. That's pretty sick. 4,300 meters deep. It's scary, but a really cool experience to do. Sunset is going on. Boys are cooking gnocchi inside. What else? Yeah, time is already starting to like flow together. It's going like really fast somehow. Hours just flashing by. Like 6 hours used to feel like an eternity. Now it's like that. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Where's your bow, good thing?
I forgot my bow.
It's there. Dinner with a view.
And that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in next Sunday to find out if we survive the rest of our crossing.